This documentary contains details of a real, unsolved bank heist involving hundreds of millions of dollars, an international investigation, and a mystery that continues to puzzle experts today. Late December 2025, a German bank in the city of Gelsenkirchen went to sleep, its vaults secured, expecting nothing more than routine security checks. But by morning, $300 million in cash, gold, and valuables had simply vanished. No alarms were triggered. There were no explosions, no frantic calls for help. Only an eerie silence and a sense of cold, calculated precision. This is the story of the Gelsenkirchen vault heist. On a cold winter morning, bank employees arrived to perform standard audits. What they found would send shockwaves across the financial world. The massive vault door, designed to withstand almost any attack, was found slightly ajar. Inside, a scene of quiet devastation. Thousands of safe deposit boxes were opened, their contents emptied. Cash, gold bars, heirloom jewelry, and priceless family treasures all gone. Officials quickly estimated the total losses at around $300 million, instantly making this one of the largest and most audacious bank heists in European history. Investigators on the scene immediately realized this was no amateur job. The professionalism was chilling. The thieves had left behind almost nothing and taken almost everything. So how did they do it? The thieves bypassed a state-of-the-art security system with what can only be described as surgical precision. They drilled through meters of reinforced concrete walls, but did so almost silently, avoiding detection from acoustic sensors. They navigated a maze of motion detectors, carefully avoiding their invisible beams. Over 3,000 safe deposit boxes were systematically emptied, one by one. The few bits of CCTV footage that were recovered show masked figures moving calmly and methodically, like a team of special forces operators executing a well-rehearsed mission. Authorities quickly came to believe that insider knowledge must have played a critical role. Someone on the inside had to have provided blueprints, security codes, or crucial information about the vault's defenses. From the initial planning stages to the final execution, this robbery was calculated down to the very second. With a crime this clean, who could have pulled it off? Investigators explored multiple theories, each more compelling than the last. Was this the work of a professional organized crime syndicate with international reach? Or certain bank employees complicit, feeding information to the crew in exchange for a cut of the profits? Or could international money launderers have orchestrated the entire operation to wash illicit funds? The investigation turned up tantalizing, but inconclusive leads. Some insiders reported seeing strange behavior from colleagues in the weeks leading up to the heist. Others vehemently denied any involvement and passed every lie detector test thrown at them. The pressure was immense, but the case grew colder by the day. To this day, not a single arrest has been made in connection with the Gelsenkirchen heist. The masterminds remain ghosts. And what about the missing $300 million? Where did it all go? This question has stumped law enforcement agencies across the globe. Authorities managed to trace very small amounts of the stolen cash, as it was laundered through shell companies or converted into other assets. But the vast majority of the $300 million fortune is still unaccounted for. Rumors and theories abound. Some intelligence reports suggest a portion of the money was smuggled across the borders into the financial havens of Switzerland and Luxembourg. Other investigators claim offshore cryptocurrency exchanges were used to launder the cash into untraceable digital assets. There were even whispers from insiders about hidden bunkers built outside of Germany, where the loot could be stored for years until the heat died down. The sheer scale and audacity of this disappearance have fascinated and frustrated investigators for years. In response to the heist, German authorities launched one of the largest and most expensive investigations in the country's history. Dozens of highly skilled officers were assigned to the case full-time, working around the clock. Every second of CCTV footage from the bank and the surrounding city blocks was analyzed frame by frame. Forensic teams combed the crime scene for the smallest clues: a stray fingerprint, trace evidence from the drills, or a single strand of DNA. But despite these monumental efforts, the thieves seemed to have vanished without a trace, as if they had dissolved into thin air. Many seasoned law enforcement experts have reluctantly called it the perfect heist. The thieves were meticulous, disciplined, and left nothing to chance. The story of the Gelsenkirchen vault heist quickly captivated international media. News outlets ran sensational headlines, calling it Germany's Ocean's 11. On social media, the story exploded. Amateur sleuths and true crime enthusiasts shared theories and speculated wildly. Who were these brilliant thieves? Was it definitely an inside job? And even if they got away with it, could they ever spend that much money openly without being caught? The irresistible combination of immense wealth, incredible skill, and enduring mystery fueled a global public obsession. The heist became more than just a crime. It became a modern legend, a story people told and retold with a mix of awe and disbelief. The Gelsenkirchen heist didn't just create a legend. It fundamentally changed the banking security industry forever. In the aftermath, banks across Europe and the world began to urgently review their protocols. Insider access policies were completely overhauled. New, more sophisticated motion sensors and surveillance systems were developed and installed. Employees, especially those with high-level security clearance, now undergo much more rigorous and frequent background checks. The crime served as a brutal wake-up call, proving that no system is truly impenetrable. Yet, despite all these advancements, one fundamental question remains unanswered. Who stole the $300 million? And perhaps more, chillingly, are they living among us today, undetected and enjoying their fortune in plain sight? Was this the most audacious bank heist in Europe's history? Did the thieves plan their masterpiece for months, or was it years in the making? Will the missing $300 million ever be recovered, or is it lost forever? One thing is certain. The Gelsenkirchen vault heist remains a chilling testament to precision, audacity, and an unsolved level of criminal genius. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Criminal Verse, where every crime hides a story.